Greetings everyone. So today was one of those one step forward, two step back kind of days. We had started to put up the Hardie Trim on the outdoor patio covers, etc. And it was painted the same color as what the siding's going to be on the house, on the main house. And we really didn't like the way it looked. Because what was going to happen is we were going to have, we kind of have a bronze metal roof. And then the fascia here would have been this gray-green color that the siding's going to be. And then we would have had the clear coated Doug fir. And that gray-green just did not look right because nothing else on the patios was that gray-green color. So we decided to go buy some more 2x12 boards in Doug fir and use that as the secondary fascia, because if you remember, I had to do that 3-inch buildup on the roof, and so I had that 3-inch 2x4 showing, and then there was the tongue and groove, and then that other 2x12 started from there. And I needed to cover up that 3-inch and everything else at the top. So originally the plan was to use that Hardie board, but it just it did not look right. And I'll show you a picture of that now. So I didn't film the process of putting up the 2x12 on the outdoor living in the back of the house and the outdoor living on the in-law unit. That's all completed. But we're gonna go out front and we're gonna work on the porte cochere today, and I'll give you some shots of how that process goes. So let's get going. All right, we're going to put a 30-degree bevel on this for the overlap. All right, let's mark for the holes so we can pre-drill for the lag bolts. So I forgot to clip the corner before we started to go up on the lift, so let's get that done. And what I meant by clipping the corner is cutting off that part on the bottom so it's flat right there. You can see the two different types of corner. That one is clipped, so that line on this fascia continues around and then it goes up at an angle. So what I'm going to do later, I'm going to come back and I'll probably clip off the fascia that I had up before so it matches as well, because I like the clip corner look better than having that. I mean, it almost looks like a tooth hanging down to me. So the boards are 11.5, so I want to come down this angle 11.5 inches. And then I'll take my square and I'll square it off from the angle cut. All right, fourth time's the charm.
Paging Scott Hamilton. You gonna pick that up? Oh, he's recording you.
So there's the finished product on the outdoor living in the back. All these fascia boards that we just put in, I'm gonna let them get a little sunburnt, and then I'll go ahead and put some more sealer on them. So then it'll kind of match up to the stuff that's already been up there and exposed to the sunlight. And we'll move over to the in-law unit. And there is the in-law unit all done. And the other thing Matthew and I did, we went around and we clipped up all the ends on the bottom of the, I guess you'd call it the subfascia. And so now it has that same detail as the fascia we put on today. And there is the finished product on the porte cochere. So I really like how this fascia turned out by adding the 2x12 over that original 2x12 that we had in there. I ended up with a 4-inch reveal on the bottom, and then if I end up putting a 7-inch gutter on the roof, I'll have a 4-inch reveal on that upper fascia below it. So I think it'll look nice. The gutter will come down, it'll step in, there'll be 4.25 inches, then it'll step in, and then there'll be 4.25 more inches to the bottom. So I think that detail worked out really well. Kind of ended up being more by accident than anything. At one point I contemplated putting a 2x10 or a 2x8 up there instead, and it probably wouldn't have that same even step reveal with the gutter. So lucked out. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.